Hi guys, welcome to this week's Torch. This is Aura delivering you the weekly astrology following the moon. And we've got a full moon this Friday, which is a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. We're going to do some sound bowl to set the tone and tarot as well. I want to encourage you, if you're partaking in Coronaville, which is now Riotville, turn off that news, unsubscribe, but don't follow those posting about it. It's all just fear-based, meant to, keep us from what's really going on, from what God is really doing at this time in our lives, which is bringing us back to our heart space, to our childlike hearts. What do I mean by that? Like, go outside and play and be a kid? Yeah, sure, of course. Be happy. Why not? Be happy and be present in the moment, right? And of course, keep yourself aware. Of course, take on the knowledge. But are you aware of the ancient truths? Are you spending time connecting with spirit or source or God or whatever it is you call the creator? The one connected to your own heart that's giving you that beat? The beat of your heart? The beat of the flow? Let's go ahead and set this tone. Quiet the mind. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breath is natural. Tone is natural. As we witness this world falling apart and the corruption dying with Pluto in Capricorn and Saturn in Capricorn, it's necessary to connect back to Earth, to ourselves, to the natural things. It's where the joy is. Do you know that everything has a frequency? Everything is energy. I like it. And let me just go ahead and speak a blessing over it out loud. Spirit, divine creator, light workers, angels and guides, open the hearts, let the corruption fall, protect the innocent children. Let us all remember what it's like and what it means to be human. What it means to love ourselves fully so that we can love one another. Bring us back to that childlike bliss. Even the most corrupt of us all, pierce that heart. Let the corruption break away like stone. Let the light pierce through the childlike heart, the light of the heart. May this time we come back to the important things that we've gotten away from, which is our own happiness, which is ourselves. We're creators, not just consumers, guys. And so it is. Thank you guys for joining me with that. We're going to go ahead and do a tarot spread, and then we'll cover some astrology for the week. I hope you are doing well. I would love to hear about how your journey's going. I would love to be there if you need any advice or guidance. If you want an astrology reading, I offer a free one. It's called the Astrology Trinity. Forgive me, guys, I had some dental work done. I'm a little swollen. Alright, so let me pray over this deck. And I'm using the Native American deck. It's a very simple one. Beautiful art. I love it so much. Divine Spirit, thank you so much for this powerful time. Thank you so much for all of the souls that are following what they know deep within. For all of the souls waking up. Thank you for all of the souls that will wake up. For this beautiful planet, the beautiful children and animals, all of the natural things that we're so blessed with, that we've gone away from. Thank you, Spirit, for nature and for the breath and for water. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for leading us with the light of the third eye, the light of our own soul, the light of our heart space, the light and intuition. Thank you for the body's awareness and wisdom. I feel like I'm whispering. I'm over here at Wake Tribe's house, which is a beautiful light community full of healers and shamans and water bearers of Kangen water. Beautiful group, very beautiful tribe indeed. If you guys want to follow them on Instagram, it's Wake Tribe and the Tidal Wake. Lots of conscious community going on. So Spirit, I would like to ask for a reading for the collective and for all who this video will reach. And what is it at this full moon lunar eclipse? What is it that you would like us to know? We're going to do a simple 5-card spread. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. Thank you for these times. Thank you for the healing. Thank you for the strength. Thank you for our present of the moment. Thank you for the light that connects us all to our heart energy. So I'll cut the deck 3 times. 1 and 2. Or 2 times. I always say 3. It's actually 2. I hope you guys can hear me. I feel like I'm whispering. So the bottom of the deck represents the subconscious mind, right? So we've got the Clown or the Fool card. You know, it's like ready to just go. Don't know where we're going, don't know what, taking the risk, got the courage. He's the warrior, just not looking at all the details, but he's got the courage and willing to take the risk. That's our subconscious right now. So what that tells me is people, we're waking up. It's not a secret that our system has been corrupt for a while. Yes, there's beautiful people throughout. And I'm hoping and praying that more beautiful people of integrity make it into our leadership and in our office. We have needed that for quite a while, wouldn't you agree? And that I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Trump or to the past presidents, but at the same time, I mean, not just that position. We're talking a worldly, globally thing. So much needs to change, right? We just need to go back to, what I'm learning in my personal life is, for the foundation to be built, we have to set our values. We have to know our values. And it's like, by age, like, what, 8? That starts getting tainted in our world? Like, no. Well, fuck, give the children access to run the world then. So, yeah, we just really want leaders of integrity, leaders with their values, right? And values will change a bit person to person. But, yeah, that's value, Character, integrity, honesty. All right, so we're starting the week with the 7 of water, 7 of cups. And so this is Tuesday through next Monday. And this is excess, okay? So it's where, if you look at the card, it's where we're giving too much away. Now, 7 of Cups in the traditional tarot deck is a Neptunian vibe where there's smoke and it's unclear, right? It's pretty clear in this deck, though, that it's just given away. Like, you got 2 of 7 actually able to hold the water, So that's where, like, we're giving too much to something, too much of our energy to something, and it's not being received. It's falling through. We definitely don't want to do that, Again, going back to value, we want to know our value, and we want to only give that energy where it's well received, where that bull, that person, that will embody that and hold it in a sacred space, right? They won't let it just spill out. You're worth more than that. So I think we need to sit and figure out where that is in our own personal lives. And then we come right away into fullness. Beautiful. 3 of Cups or water, and it's fullness. 3 of Cups, traditional tarot, would be celebrating with friends. Celebrating abundance with friends. You see the fruit and the food. We've got the smaller cups, and nothing's getting wasted, right? It's a beautiful feast. They're celebrating the exchange, right? So that's beautiful progress. We come into 5 of air reverse, and we've got fear. This was an old pattern that I had and that I see a lot. It's when things start to go good, right? Things start to go good. They were like, wait. What's going to happen? Like, why am I feeling good right now? The world's crazy. Or whatever it is, right? Whatever story it is. Realize that fear is a false story, right? I had to explain this to, my daughter once. My younger daughter, Chloe. She was, I've shared the story before, but, just fearing that she would fail a test or something like that in school. And I'm like, babe. She's like, yeah, but I didn't study. Like, I'm going to do it. I just don't know this stuff. I know I'm going to fail. And I'm like, well, you probably are because you're convincing yourself that you are. Realize that nothing has happened yet. You have the opportunity right now to create what you want to happen. So by telling yourself I'm going to fail, even before she studied, yeah, she's going to fail. And I taught her a little trick. I'm like, but by telling yourself, I may not know all this like I know a lot of other subjects, but because I'm determined, because I have the time and awareness to study this right now, I'm going to do great. I'm going to choose to do great. I'm going to choose to put it all in, study as much as I can. I forget the exact words I told her, but my point to her that I could get with her, that clicked with her, was these stories haven't happened. We're creating, like, these thoughts create a story, and neither one has happened. And when you're far in that fear energy of the mind, right, which we all struggle with from time to time, depending on, how practiced you are in controlling it, is how often it comes up or whatever, right? But it's just stories that haven't happened. So you're going to tell yourself the fear-based one or the faith one. That's what it boils down to. You're going to have fear or faith. If nothing's happened, what are you going to put energy towards? Okay, so get rid of the fears. It's reversed, so it's an inner fear, okay? Now, coming from excess and things falling away and not being received into fullness, which is beautiful. It was a quick change, which sometimes when things are quick, it brings fear, like, whoa, that was really sudden. Like, are we sure? Is this it? La la la. Like, you don't even have to go there. Receive it. Receive it. I actually bought I was wearing pink earlier. I'm liking pink more and more. And then I got the rose quartz, right, which does represent love, which is beautiful, because it's what we're learning in these times, to just embody love with all of our relationships. But I love that, and I put it on the left hand, which is for receiving. And I love that the color pink represents receiving. Okay, so don't push away that good that will come into your life this week. I don't care how sudden. Your Uranus is in Taurus, like, take it, like, right? Just whatever fears come up. And if you're just now observing your mind, or you're not at all, observe the thoughts. And you may be like, oh, what do you mean fear? I don't have any fears, right? Okay, well, if you worry, that's fear. If you doubt, that's fear, because it's opposite of faith, right? So we want to eliminate all of that. And as we do, we come into transformation. Oh, it's so beautiful. That's where the change happens. That's where the caterpillar becomes the butterfly, right? It goes through that crazy, intense, fearful process, and then it transforms. I love this card. I love owls. Birds have a very spiritual significance. They're like our protectors of the sky. If you've been seeing a lot of them, hearing them more as there's less, factories being run, all of the restaurants are closed, half of the population is probably not driving as much. The earth is healing, and you can hear the nature more, you can hear the birds more. I myself have been finding feathers, and it's beautiful. Beautiful symbols in the universe when you start paying attention. And we end the week with inner order. Isn't that a beautiful flow? You see how it's fruitful, it's abundant, there's a harvest. 8 of Earth, so it's the 8 of Pentacles. In traditional tarot, it would be practicing or the skill or trade. You see how fruitful it is and balanced? It's beautiful. 8 is also representing like an infinity number. But what I love is the inner order. So we went from like wasting our energy, no bueno, to fullness, celebrating with fullness and abundance, to, interfere. What's that? We were just wasting it, and now we got what we wanted, and we feel full. Happened too quick. Oh no, fears, lies of the mind. Yeah. Use the mind to plan, to visualize, and when it starts running those worry, doubt, fearful thoughts, change the story. It doesn't matter if neither one has happened. Which one do you want to happen? You want to feed into the fear? Go ahead and watch the news. Turn on Corona. Turn on riots. Remember Ebola? Like, I know it's a lot different right now. It's all fear tactics. Don't give in to it. It's stupid. You're better than that. You're above that. And your own fears about money, about relationships, about this abundance that you receive, don't fear it. Embrace it. Receive it. Receive it. And look, transformation happens, and then inner order. So beautiful. I love it. I love it. And subconsciously, we know that we have to take the risk, that we have to have the courage and to be brave. All right. So for the astrology this week, right? Currently, it's Tuesday night, about 10:44 probably. I wish I could see it while I'm filming. I don't think it'll let me. Oh, was that the time? No. Okay. Where'd you go? Hi. So currently the moon is in Scorpio. It'll be in Scorpio tomorrow, the second day of a water sign. Any of the signs is more intense with the moon. So tomorrow's a beautiful day to do shadow work, to do intuitive work, to do healing work. Scorpio is fixed water, so it's very intuitive. It is the deepest sign. I'm going to give you guys this beautiful visual, right? Isn't it amazing? It's a very intuitive sign. It is the deepest of the signs. It is where transformation happens. And so as we work through this energy tonight, tomorrow, the moon will... Oh, let me slow down. Tomorrow, Wednesday the 3rd, is a beautiful day. Oh my God. So we've got the moon in Scorpio making trines. Let me get my little notes here. To Mars, to Mercury, and to Neptune. Okay, so Neptune trine the moon is going to add this like dreaminess. It's going to feel dreamy. And that's Neptune in Pisces. So that's Neptune in our spiritual world and in both in water signs. So it's going to be intuitive. It's going to be feeling in the body and flowing. And the moon will make trines to Mercury in, where's Mercury right now? In Cancer. The other water sign, right? The cardinal water, the mother, the nurturer. It's actually the moon's home. And so moon in Scorpio making trine, the most positive aspect in astrology, to the Mercury, which is our communication in our mind. So just positive energy. So it'll be a really good time to tune into the body, to tune into what your intuition is saying. And healing work is great. Diving into uncover, right? Scorpio, the moon in Scorpio wants to uncover what's hidden. Uncover those fears, right? Uncover those deep wounds. I know we don't want to go there, guys. I know we don't. But as we do, there's treasure there, man. That's how we transform, right? I have a little practice plan tomorrow that a beautiful, I like to call her a shaman. She may not consider herself a shaman yet, but it's shaman work that she does. Christina from Wake Tribe. She gave us something called a death arrow, and basically you're just putting, whatever attachments you have, whatever is pulling you down, Memories that make you sad, memories that make you mad, like all of these lower vibration stuff that keep you from vibing the highest energy, right? Put it all in there. Put the pain in there, you know? You can write it down, like whatever works for you. You can just sit and feel it. A lot of people like to write it down and then like burn it. Write it down, put it in a balloon, let it send it away. So yeah, good day to do that tomorrow. But what's really beautiful about Wednesday is not only those trines from the moon to Mars, which Mars is in Pisces, joining Neptune. And so that's like the warrior, right? That takes the risk. The Aries warrior, the one that has the courage to go without asking questions. He's like, I don't need to ask questions. I'm fucking down. I'm about the mission. I'm inspired to go. Let's go. Okay? So that's Mars energy. That's Aries energy. So having our moon, our emotional state, positively communicating to the warrior on the spiritual mission is so beautiful. So we have that going on, which is so great. Let me take a drink of water, guys. I hope you guys have some water or tea. Mm-hmm. And I had some Thai tea. Oh my God, with some soy creamer. Thanks to Happy from Wake Tribe. Such a yummy fucking drink. It's so good. Yeah, so tomorrow, there's an aspect to Verte or the vertex. Wait, is that tomorrow or is that with the full moon? Let me see, guys. Sorry. Destiny's Gate. Da 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 da. 13. Shit. I think it's on the actual full moon. Mother sucker. I wonder if I make this go away visually, if it'll end it. Oh, I should know this stuff. Let's see. Can I lower it? Let's